Alright, there goes. So I mentioned in my last video about Steve Carell mentioning my name, and along with two other people working on the project. Um, I, I want to I want to say something about the audio too. The whole fucking audio is like on the last video for like almost half the video. It was. I mean, it's not new, like there's a lot of there's a lot of videos with my audio a little messed up. So you can't really hear me. You can only like make out what I'm saying. If you listen real closely, um, I did make it a thing to get it situated. I put like a little reminder right here about it. But I honestly don't know if it's just the audio, if it cuts off automatically, if I'm being too loud or what. Um, I did practice being more quieter, but I did get a lot more projects. I am really good at being quiet and not messing up the audio, but I did get a lot of projects done, so I don't know if it's affecting the my voice or the way I speak. I have to look into it, but as far as the audio, me covering the audio itself, I need to make sure. So this is gonna be a little test right now, uh, and I don't know if it's this. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do the test. I'm just gonna see, pass my finger back and forth to see if it makes any noise where I think the volume is coming from, where the audio, where I think the audio is recording. It's confusing, dude, because honestly, I don't know. I think it's right here. I'm fucking right beside the charger, like on the bottom right side of the charger, facing the phone. So fucking confusing, man. That shit was bugging the hell out of me. All like, I was like having trouble. It was stressing me. It was not gonna. It was something to really It made me just want to do a test by itself and then do the video, like just do a video by itself and then delete that same test. But I didn't feel like, uh, I didn't feel like leaving y'all out of it. So, I mean, yeah, because I don't know, shit. Alright, so, you know, as far as mentioning my name, they mentioned my name at Steve Carell show. And I usually, sometimes, for some reason, dude, like they've mentioned it a couple times, but like nowadays, like recently, uh, and I mean, there has been, uh, I'm not gonna. Anyway, we gotta change the subject about where I was going, but um, my name would get brought up, and I usually, and I don't know if I still do. I haven't checked the videos lately. I haven't looked at them, but I catch myself getting mad, like, so they really have to be real careful when they're saying my name because I don't like being mentioned. I mean, I do, like, it's something that I want, but at the same time I don't. It's kind of like, but I'm glad it happens, because it's like, okay, well, we got that out the way. Like, I just want to get it out the way, and as I mentioned in my last video, I still can't have communicate with anybody I do have fans outside of or that everybody knows about. That well, if you watch my videos, I've talked about it. Um, it is crazy as hell. You know, like I mentioned about how crazy it is. Um, as far as me getting mad for it, I don't know why I do it. I don't. I'm not used to it yet. Um, it's like I feel like I'm saving it for a better moment, but I don't honestly. That's like what I that that's like my I don't know if something gets in the way of me thinking that, you know. It is one of those things that I've that I do get mad about originally, not even because of my name being mentioned, but because of what I go through on a daily basis. I did mention uh, so what can I say, man, or how can I say this? Up to this point, um, there's keeping in touch with the world is important. So I know how important that is for me as far as keeping my name alive and not relying on um, distractions to to keep me from contacting or keeping in contact with my friends the way we normally do. And I hate making people feel guilty. I've mentioned that. Um, but these are things that I constantly have to deal with. So it comes with the whole me being me. It comes with the whole project. It comes with everything. So as far as I think I should probably mention this too. I am mentioning names. I am mentioning like all the artists and stuff. But there's and then I am mentioning that they are mentioning my name, and which a lot of people uh, won't say, but can like are probably just thinking it, saying that I'm probably crazy or some shit. So I'm gonna mention something else that that will kind of like ease my mind about those thoughts that come so naturally. Um, there is one person who has mentioned my name several times, and it's the same person that I'm not mentioning. I mean, she hasn't mentioned my name recently, but she has mentioned my name several times and has hinted it so many times on on her videos and in her life. So you can say y'all can say whatever y'all want, but as far as uh, names being mentioned, there is one that I'm not mentioning, and why is because this name that I mentioned is it's important to me, but it's way too easy. it's like making my life way too easy. Like if I mention her name, and the thing about that is that I don't want my life to be that easy. My name isn't easy. My full name isn't easy to mention. So that being and around these times too, it's like um, people can get an idea. It doesn't matter that people like we all have our nicknames, right? And that's sort of or our job name or whatever, and that's sort of what we like to mention. And my full name isn't my job name, but um, the fact that this girl knows so much about me in a sense of her whole life, there are videos of her and of her life and her mentioning my name, but not my full name. But she'll she has like she's hinted a lot of things that says that she's involved in my life, right? But to me, if I've mentioned her name, it'll be too easy. If she mentions my name, it'll be too easy. Now, it's not easy mentioning my name because my name is huge. It's Jesus Salvador Gonzalez Jr. So I told myself that I wouldn't mention her name unless she mentioned my full name, which she is the only one allowed to do that. Like nobody else is. Everybody else has to go with my. If I get mad at people just saying my other names, like can you imagine them saying my full name? It would just go sourly wrong. Now if she said my name, my full name, things will get more adjusted. Things will make more sense for me as far as me and this uh, situation goes um, about. I mean, a lot of stuff is gonna get brought up, but I am making these videos for a reason, so that none of those things get brought up whenever it does happen, because it has nothing to do with my relationship or this thing that I have. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with this situation, and I need that to be more noticeable. The more videos I make, the more times that I mention it, the more of reality it will become. Because as far as I know, uh, everything, all of these projects and stuff that I do doesn't happen unless I write it down or unless I do it. So yeah, there's that. So what can I say? Other than I'm looking forward to getting everybody away from the situation, um, and and it being way more about and it being way more uh, settled, you know. So